bookaholics, it's Isabel and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my June book haul, but I'm going to be doing it a little differently. This is probably going to go so bad, but I just feel like I want to do something different because I'm doing the exact same thing, just talking about the books and telling you what I get. But I was listening to a song that has no lyrics and I just started like singing along with it with the back of the book, and I was like, well, this could be interesting. We're gonna try this. I'm still gonna talk about how I got them and what they are, but instead of telling you what the book is about, I'm just going to sing what the book in the back or the side pages, and you guys can learn what it's about that way, because I just am kind of bored with doing the same kind of book haul stuff. So we're gonna see how this goes. It will most likely be a total failure, and then I'll just do the regular book haul, but we'll see how this goes. And yeah, but I'm using music from like the YouTube audio that you can take out, and also Ben Sound, which is another place where you can get no license or whatever it's called, where you can use the music for free and you can put on your videos. So I'm gonna be using those. Let's just get right into it. And I'm gonna put all the music I have on shuffle, and whatever music it comes up with, that's what I'm gonna sing to. So let's just get right into it and see how much of a failure this video is. So the first book, I'm already starting to read it. I love this book so much. I read it when I was in school. Like, it was before I even started reading, but it was the first book that I felt the desire to reread it. So that was The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. This is one of my most beloved books because it was one of the ones that really showed me how much fun you can have just reading and even just rereading. I could reread this all the time. I feel like I love the movie, I love the book, I love the story, I love the characters, and it's just such a beautiful book. I just absolutely love this book. So yeah.
This is a heroic story of friendship and belonging. Ponyboy can count on his brothers and on his friends, but not much else besides troubles with the Soch, a vicious gang of rich kids whose idea of a good time is beating up racers like Ponyboy. At least he knows what to expect until the night someone takes things too far.
I can tell this is gonna go so well. I cannot even get a freaking tune out of that. I could only say it in a dramatic way with this song. This song was just too freaking dramatic that I just could not get a way to sing it. So I had to just say it in a dramatic way. So I think this video is going to go great. So let's just go to the next book. The next book I got was Aisha at Last by Yusma Jalaluddin. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a butcher of that name. I apologize. So this one, I saw it before, but I wasn't even expecting myself to pick it up until I read the back, and it's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. So you know how I love my Pride and Prejudice adaptations, especially ones into books. So I freaking had to get this book. Like, I could not get it. And it was on sale. It was $15 rather than the $22 that it's regularly. So I had to freaking get this. I can't wait to read it, and yeah.
Her wealthy uncle. She lives with her boisterous Muslim family and is always being reminded that her flighty younger cousin Hassa is close to rejecting her under marriage proposal. Oh my god. Though Aisha lonely, she doesn't want to arrange marriage. Then she meets Khalid, who is as smart and handsome as he is, conservative and judgmental. She is irritatingly attractive to someone who looks down her choices and dresses like it belongs in the 7th century.
Dear me. Okay, that went just as well as I thought it would. Okay, in a burst of rebellion, and in part to cover for a mistake of Hasfa, Shisha plays a trick on Khaled and lies about her identity. But could Khaled be hiding something too? When a surprise engagement between Khaled and Hasfa is announced, Shisha is torn between how she feels about Khaled and his family and the truth she realizes about herself. But Khaled is also wrestling with what he believes and what he wants, and he just can't get this beautiful, outspoken woman out of his mind. Oh my god, that was terrible. I am probably not even gonna post this. I'm going to keep tracking and see how this video goes, but I feel like this is gonna be such a failure that I don't even know. The next book I got was Been Here All Along by Sandy Hale. I also had this on my TBR, but I decided to actually get it because Tom from TJ Sees the Stars talked about it. So it sounded really freaking cute and it seemed like it would be right in my alley for the summer read. I decided to go with this one. It's also LGBTQ, so you know I couldn't resist. So yeah.
A best friend willing to debate the finer points of a Lord of the Rings and social acceptance as captain of the basketball team. Then both Ruby and Gideon start acting really weird, just as his spot on the team is threatened, and Kyle can't quite figure out what he did wrong.
That ended up turning into a rap somehow. Like a really awful rap. This is going to be the most embarrassing video I ever put up if I decide to put it up. Oh my god. Okay, so the next book I got was my Owl Crate, which was From Twinkle with Love by Sanjay Menon. She is the same author for the book When Dimple Met Rishi. I can't wait to read this one. I'm so excited for it. It sounds freaking adorable. With the Owl Crate, we got a different back. The other back, I thought it's like them sitting down there eating popcorn, but I actually, now that I've seen both of them, I do prefer this back, actually. It's just more cute. I don't know. So I'm really excited to read this one. I really did enjoy When Dimple Met Rishi. It was really fun and cute, and I really liked it, and I just can't wait to read this one.
Aspiring filmmaker and wallpaper Twinkle Mera. A story she wants to tell, and universes she wants to explore. If only the world would listen. So when fellow film great geek Sally Roy approaches her to direct a movie for the upcoming Midsummer Night Arts Festival, Twinkle's all over it. The chance to publicly showcase her voice as a director. Dream come true. The fact that it gets her closer to longtime crush Neil Roy, aka Sahil's twin brother. Dream come true times 2. Mystery Man N begins emailing her. Twinkle is sure it's Neil, finally ready to begin their happily ever after. The only slightly inconvenient problem is that, in the course of movie making, she's fallen in love with the irresistibly adorable Sahil. Twinkle soon realizes that resilience is futile. The romance she's got is not the one she's scripted, but will it be enough? Told through the letters Twinkle writes to her favorite female filmmakers. From Twinkle with Love, navigate big truths about friendship, family, and the unexpected places true love can find you.
Wow. That was a song that is called Chariots War. That definitely does not match From Twinkle with Love. Oh my god. That was barely even singing. I was just saying it really, really dramatically and loud, and wow. The next book I got, which I've already read, but I've been wanting to actually own this book for a while, was This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I read this book when I took it out of the library, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think I gave it like 4 out of 5 stars, something like that. And I really wanted to continue this book, but I haven't found the second book at libraries or anything, so I just haven't been able to. I have it now because the second book, which I also got, came out in paperback. So I decided to just get both of them. I decided to go with these two.
Want to be human, but he isn't. He's a monster, one that can steal souls of the sun. His own father's secret weapon. divided. Their city is crumbling. Kate and August are the only two who see both sides. The only two who can do something. But how do you decide whether to be a hero or a villain when it's hard to tell which is which?
I'm gonna see how this goes when I try editing it, but I'm most likely not going to be posting this. Now on to the second one. I got, which I'm really excited for, is my most anticipated read, was Save the Date by Morgan Matson. This one has been circulating BookTube, so if you don't know about it, you haven't been watching BookTube. Just kidding, I don't mean that. But this one also has a really cute back, because the freaking puppy. This one I'm really excited for. I actually got a NetGalley arc of it, but as I've said before, I don't like reading off my phone and I just can't handle it. I don't like it. I ended up not finishing it, but I did enjoy what I read and I'm excited to get right into this book. It's also signed, so that is always great.
Charlie's sister is getting married. Everyone is coming home. All her older siblings. It'll be just like it used to be. One last weekend together before her parents sell the house. Charlie doesn't want to think about college next year. Are things changing? She just wants to make this a perfect weekend. What could go wrong? Well, first the wedding planner quits. Then the house alarm won't stop going off. Charlie's biggest crush shows up unannounced. There's a missing tuxedo, an unexpected dog, and a neighbor bent on destruction, not to mention the event planner's assistant, who is surprisingly distracting. Cute, and that's before things get really crazy.
The song ended before I could finish. In all the chaos, Charlie will learn more than she ever expected about the family she thought she knew by heart. And she realized that sometimes trying to keep everything like it was in the past means missing out on the future. Oh, and I didn't show this. BAM! Look at that gorgeous little back cover. So nice. And there goes the phone. That was actually fun. I like that one. It definitely made this book seem more dramatic than it actually is. Oh, that was fun. All right, next one. The next book I got, which I got at Westgate Books, was The Crown by Kira Cass. So this one is the last one in the series or something. I still have to find the one and the heir, but people have been telling me to continue with the series, so I saw this at Westgate and I was like, well, might as well pick it up even though I don't have The Crown or the heir. Might as well just check it out because people have said that this was either this one or the heir was their favorite, so I'll trust that, so I picked it up. I think the selection series is pretty predictable, so it shouldn't be too spoilery if I read the back, but it could be potentially. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it because it's fun. So yeah, you can just skip over it if you don't want to be spoiled, I guess.
A selection can only have one winner. A princess only has one heart. Became the first princess of Iliad to hold her own selection. She didn't expect to fall in love the way her parents did 20 years ago. Sometimes a heart has a way of surprising you, and soon Evelyn must make a choice that feels more impossible and more important than she ever imagined.
Good enough. Wasn't a big fan of that one, but oh well. The next few books all I got were from Westgate. So next book I got was The Burn Journals by Brent Runyon. This is actually based on a true story. I never heard about it before, but it sounds very interesting, and honestly, I just got it for credit, so I might as well just try it out and see how it was because it sounds really, really good. So yeah, I ended up getting this one as well. I don't want to do this one because it is very dark and it's a true story and I don't feel like mulling it with that, so I'm just going to read what the back says. So Brent Runyon was 14 years old when he set himself on fire. This is a true story. In the Burn Journals, Runyon describes that devastating suicide attempt and his recovery over the following year. He takes us into the burn unit in a children's hospital and through painful burns, care, and skin grafting procedures. Then to a rehab hospital for intensive physical, occupational, and psychological therapy, and then finally back home to the frightening prospect of entering high school. But more importantly, Runyon takes us into his own mind. He shares his thoughts and hopes and fears with such unflinching honesty that we understand, with a terrible clarity, what it means to want to kill yourself and how it feels to struggle back towards normality. Intense, exposed, insightful, The Burn Journals is a deeply personal story with a universal reach. It is impossible to look away, impossible to remain unmoved. So yeah, this one is just a little more serious and it is a true story, so I really don't want to do the singing with it. So that was the other book I got. It sounds really interesting and see how Brent Runyon got through that. So the next book I got was The Blood of Olympus. This was also Westgate Books, but as I showed in one of my book hauls, this one I got through, not this one, but I got The Blood of Olympus through thrift stores and it came without the dust jacket. So when I saw this there, I was like, well, I just have credit, so I might as well use it to finally get the one with the dust jacket, and it's in much better condition than the other ones. So I really wanted to get it because all my other Heroes of Olympus had the dust jacket, so I wanted to match. I don't know if I'll read the back here just because it's very spoilery for the 4 other books before it, so I don't think I'll do this one. That is that. And I'm going to share the next 2 with you because it's City of Bones and City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I had the paperbacks of these 2 before, but I wanted to match all my other Cassandra Clare books because all my other ones have hardback. I wanted it to finally match, and I just used credit for these 2 with Westgate Books, so I might as well just go with it, right? I'm not going to do City of Ashes, but I will do City of Bones. So let's get right into it.
When 15-year-old Clary Frey heads out to the Pandemonium Club in New York City, she hardly expects to witness a murder, much less a murder committed by 3 teenagers covered with strange tattoos and brandishing bizarre weapons. Body disappears into thin air. It's hard to call the police when the murders are invisible to everyone else, and when there is nothing, not even a smear of blood, to show that a boy has died, or was he a boy? This is Clary's first meeting with the Shadow Hunters, warriors dedicated to ridding the earth of demons. It's also her first encounter with Jace, Shadow Hunter, who looks a little like an angel and acts a lot like a jerk.
Within 24 hours, Clary is pulled into Jace's world with vengeance when her mother disappears and Clary herself is attacked by a demon. But why would demons be interested in ordinary mundanes like Clary and her mother? And how did Clary suddenly get the sight? The Shadow Hunters would like to know. Exotic and gritty, exhilarating and utterly gripping, Cassandra Clare's ferociously entertaining fantasy takes readers on a wild ride that they will never want to they will never want to end. I said they will never want to read. That's a way to get someone to buy the book. Okay, that was an utter failure. Oh my god, there were some that were fun. Like, I love the Save the Date one because that was just so dramatic and so fun. But some of these were just complete failures. Like, oh my god, they were bad. Alright, well this gets posted. Please let me know in the comment section if you liked this. Or in the comment section if you absolutely hated it and would like to take a bunch of people and come with me with pitchforks and fire. I don't know. That might be what you want to do, because this was, I feel like, the worst video I ever did. Oh, I just wanted to give it a try and see how it would go. So that was that. But if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a big thumbs down, because I would like to know. Again, comment down below if you liked it. I really don't know if this will actually be going up, but we'll see. Subscribe if you haven't yet, if you haven't been scared away by this video, which I think some of you probably will be scared and some of you probably will unsubscribe, but oh dear me. Alright. If you're wanting to check me out on other social media accounts, go check me out at Facebook, Twitter, Goodreads, and Instagram. I make a video every Monday and Thursday, and I'll see you guys next video, if I'll see any of you ever again. Bye!
This is all I have for you to watch. Please don't unsubscribe.